Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my dark living room. This is the reason I don't do many inside videos. My lighting is just terrible, and it could also contribute to the fact that it's like 6 a.m. here. No, 5:48 a.m. I looked at my phone. Today I want to talk about growing flowers from seeds. So let's just jump right on into it. Bedhead and all. Chances are if you're watching this video, you're pretty new to gardening. Maybe that's an assumption, or you want to just start working flowers into your garden. Maybe you want to make a flower bed. Maybe you want to, add flowers to your vegetable garden to attract pollinators. Whatever reason, growing flowers from seed is pretty easy, and it's definitely cost effective. I know going to the hardware store and buying a bunch of flowers can be so expensive, and I ain't got that kind of money for real. So growing flowers from seed was the answer for me, at least. The first thing you really want to do when you want to grow flowers from seed is take a look at the seed packet. For the seed packet, you really want to learn, is this an annual flower, meaning it's gonna, have its life cycle over one season. It'll germinate, it'll grow, it'll bloom, it'll set seed. That's it. That's an annual. Is it a perennial? Is it going to come back every year? Is it going to bloom and set seed every single year? A lot of people like perennials in their flower beds. That kind of reliable bloom every single season is really nice. Or is it a biennial? All a biennial is it's kind of like, it's not the same as an annual, but a biennial will grow one season. Usually it makes lots of green growth one season, say. So it grows one summer, and then it overwinters, and then the next season it comes back and it blooms and sets seed. But after that one blooms and sets seed, that's it. That's a biennial. Biennials are definitely one of the ones that, before I started growing flowers, I was like, what is that? I had no clue, okay? So first, to find out, is it an annual, a perennial, or a biennial? Right, so once we have that information, we know what kind of plant it is, we need to start looking into, the weather that plant likes. Because unlike something that you plant in the vegetable garden, for the most part, vegetable gardening is pretty open and shut. Yeah, you've got some cool season things like spinach and peas, but for the most part, things will grow in your garden during the summer. But depending upon where you live, flowers can be a really different story. They're kind of cool season flowers and are tender, frost tender, can't handle the frost, warm season flowers. If you live somewhere like I do, where it gets really hot in the summertime, planting cool season flowers in the hot summer is not going to work. They're not going to germinate, they're not going to thrive, and you're probably not going to get any flowers, which is going to be a major bummer, especially if it's your first time growing flowers. So we want to find out when those flowers do best. Going along with finding out when those flowers do best, do we really just want to keep an open mind? Because I know when I first started gardening, I was so like, you have to plant in the summertime. This is when you plant. No, it's not even that. I'm here in zone kind of 6B7 in Kentucky. So, even I'm able to plant some of my cool season flowers in the fall, and they overwinter here as seedlings. So if you have a cool season flower that you want to plant, don't be afraid to experiment. Maybe it'll do better planted in the fall. Look around online. See if you can find other people's experiences where you live growing that particular thing. See when they planted it, how the results went for them, that kind of thing. I know it seems like common sense, but that's really, one of the biggest things that helped me personally. Alright, so last but certainly not least, the best advice to have, growing flowers from seed the first time is to do your research and find out how that flower germinates. Again, going back to the vegetable garden thing, when I first started vegetable garden, for the most part, it's pretty cut and dry, pretty easy, direct sow, stick the seed in the ground. Flowers, some of them not so much. Some of them have special requirements for light, some of them need light to germinate, some of them might need a little bit of stratification. No, stratification? No, that's not scarification, nicking the seed coat. Some of them might need a little bit of scarification. Some of them might also need stratification, which is, a period of cold weather or a period of alternating cold and warm weather. It really just depends. So you really have to do your research. Sorry, I'm looking at my cat. My cat is looking at the viewfinder of my camera. Hold on. I had to make sure my camera didn't kick off because it kicks off after, like 10 minutes or 12 minutes or something like that. Anyway. Some of them need really special treatment to get them to germinate. Things like milkweed or mint, for example, off the top of my head, they take a really long time to germinate. This is one of the reasons I use winter sowing, which you can find on the channel, tons of info about that. But some of them have really long germination periods, and you can just think, oh, I failed, you know. And there are a lot of ways to start seed. That's something we can get into in a video later if you guys would like. Tell me in the comments if you'd like to see that. I'd be more than happy to try to talk to you guys about different germination methods. I just wanted to kind of, you know, touch on the basics in this video. If you did like this video, be sure to subscribe. I would love to have you making new videos pretty regularly. Tell your friends, all that kind of stuff. Trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. If you have ideas for new videos in this kind of like series, like learning how to grow stuff, put them down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. I'd be more than happy to, you know, make those and let you know what I think and what I've learned over time. This channel really is just based on my experiences, if I'm being totally honest. I mean, person with a home garden, just trying to do what I really like. So that's about it. Hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.